Hello guys, I have just started this video during the warm-up. This isn't part of the match, but just as I was about to record this video, I realised it would probably be good to talk about my forehand technique just from warming up. And it's because my coach, one of the coaches at my club told me that my forehand is too close to my body, and you can really see it where my elbow is when I'm hitting my forehand. It's so close to the body. When I've got quite long arms anyway, I can really, stretch my arm out slightly more and not have my shoulder my elbow so close to me, basically. So I thought I would just show you that before going into the match. Okay, I will move it forward to the start. And just for context, this was the first round of the consolation, so I didn't get through my group, but thankfully there were more matches to be played. I realise I've done that quite a bit. I find it hard to finish those high forehand balls which pop up. I don't feel like I quite have enough time to step round properly, although I probably do, to hit a proper forehand topspin. Maybe I should just go for a smash, but I think it's not quite high enough for that. Right from the get-go, this guy didn't like my serves because the motion that I do is backspin, but it comes floats, and I'm trying to create backspin. I'm just not very good at creating backspin. I think it's because my arm is too tight when I'm serving, so it's not like a fluid motion through the serve. So he was popping quite a few of my serves up. And quite a few unforced errors from both of us. I mean, especially when he's popping the serves up like that, I need to have the confidence to step in and attack the third ball. And I don't know why I pushed it back in that other example. Backhand on fire recently. Actually hitting some backhand winners. I'm really happy with that. The grip change really helps. Having the thumb slightly higher for the last while, I've just been using the same grip, which I found out was better for the forehand, which is why my backhand wasn't doing as well. I love those kind of serves, but to flick them, because it's just side top, and I find it really easy to read. So just talking about the last game for a second, I think I'm sort of playing one of the players that suits my style quite well, but, it's not the style I would like to play, but quite often I do I'm not as aggressive as I'd like to be, and when I play against a person like this opponent who tries to attack lots of the balls, I can see on his forehand that he goes cross-court a lot to my forehand, and I can quite often block it, and then he's just not ready for the block. He expects it to be a winner, so that works in my favour, and that was one of the reasons I won the last game, I think. Fist bump, I'm enthusiastic. It's another nice change that I've made. I did want to win before, but I didn't show it to my opponent. I suppose I was more self-conscious for some reason. But I do actually celebrate points, which which helps my confidence. This guy did get quite frustrated in this game because he was missing a lot of open ups. You see that one, he goes the point before he goes into the net, and then obviously you compensate and try and go through the ball with more acceleration, and that time it goes off the court, so it's just frustrating for him. I do like how he flicks the ball or passes the ball back when I serve to his forehand, though, because he opens the angle of the of the bat. He doesn't just try and go over the ball with lots of speed. And the thing that helps him is that he opens the racket, to compensate for that backspin. You see what I mean there? When he does hit the open up, it's normally to the middle or the forehand, and I can block it, and he's just not ready for the block. Again, one of those forehands that popped up and I couldn't finish. I think it's probably just the footwork. When you do try and attack those serves, you need to put a decent amount of acceleration into it, otherwise the side spin takes over and it goes out like you saw. Okay, on to the third game. Um, 11:01, go. So I could see after that second game he was getting really frustrated with himself. He hit his bat on the table a few times, and I just had to focus in and try not let that change how I'm playing at all. And even then, at the start of this third set, he's chowing a lot and celebrating. And again, I tried to not make that get in my head and just play how I'm playing, still keep the enthusiasm up. I'm not sure why I missed that there. Maybe I was too high up. Okay, yeah. I deserved to win that point because I blocked from the middle with my backhand. I need to just be in the right position, which is not hitting backhand from the middle. I think I meant that to be float, and then I was almost surprised that it went long. I mean, it was a good return from him because it went right to the corner, but I should expect it to be deep on the table. So I hit the flick to his wide forehand, and then I back off and maybe put a bit of pace on the return, but I should continue the attack when it goes to my forehand. Someone's moved the camera. Nothing I can do about that. I think we can still see most of the court. Okay, that's okay. Again, my position is too far to the right when I'm using my backhand in that previous point. That was nice. I think quite a lot of these blocks I'm getting are going back to the first point I made during the warm up. Lots of these forehands are too close to my body and I'm getting the shots on, but you see, and when you're match point down, this is not how you want to react. You don't want to be visually disappointed because it just doesn't help your mental game at all. And this guy did get annoyed. I think he, if he didn't make so many unforced errors and silly mistakes, it happens to all of us, we would have had a very close game. He may have even beaten me. Likely that he would have beaten me, I think. But he did. He went to the toilet and then he came back and apologised for getting annoyed. But I was like, it's fine. I make loads of errors all of the time, and we all play bad sometimes. So that was a nice win though, and it's always nice to get off the starting line in a tournament. That was the first game that I had won in this tournament. Anyway, I've got the next round in this tournament, the consolation, which was the semi-final, and I will be showing that to you soon. So thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.